Okay, so I've been wanting to do more tapping on abundance, and I specifically thought it would be wonderful to have just money taps, meaning EFT tapping for money abundance, because the word abundance can represent so many different things, and it's wonderful to go general, but money, it's specifically something that a lot of people are wanting to have more of or to have a different experience with than what they're accustomed to. I personally feel very much like I am here to help shift the cultural and the societal money experience for a lot of people. I encourage people to breathe money like air, which is what we're about to do some tapping on. So you're not taking deep breaths all the time and you're not taking short breaths all the time, where you're just like taking a lot in and never putting any more out, or just taking short breaths and it's like you're hardly experiencing money because you just get a little and you get rid of it kind of thing. And there's a time and a place for deep breathing, and there's a time and a place for short breaths. That's not a criticism of that, and it's totally fine if sometimes you have a lot of money come in and you don't express it out. That's okay. It's just a matter of why are you doing that? Are you doing it because you're viewing it as an abundance of money that you have, or are you doing it because you feel a lack? Like, okay, I have it, I can't get rid of it. It's not good for me too. All these sorts of things are going to be addressed and more. I'm going to try to keep these taps short and on target. So each one is going to be a little bit different and really focused. So yes, we're talking about abundance. You can apply this to pretty much anything. However, we're going to specifically be focusing in on the idea of money abundance and using tapping to help shift that. So for today, we're going to start with just a tap, short and sweet kind of tapping, actually. I'm going to do kind of like a guided visualization with it. I have such a hard time saying visualization. I don't know why. I should just call it a meditation. A guided meditation with tapping on money. Okay? So if you've never tapped before, just follow my lead. I'm going to be guiding you through the points, and you just do what I do and say what I say after I say it. So starting with the setup statement. And I'm going to say, if you'd like to, close your eyes for this too. So you're going to be visualizing while you go. Taking full responsibility for your well being and all the benefits you gain from this, including the abundance and the money. Continuing to tap on the setup statement point or the karate chop point. I choose to breathe money like air. I take a breath in when I need it, and I exhale when I'm done. In that same way, I allow money to flow in. I allow money to flow out. Okay, now the eyebrow point. It's easy for me to breathe air. Side of the eye. I want it to be as easy for me to receive money as it is for me to breathe. Under the eye. I want to feel good about my inhales and exhales. Under the nose. I want to feel that good about money being received and spent by me. And if you can, under the mouth now, if you can visualize for a moment while we're tapping under the mouth on the idea of money flowing to you. So in your mind, picture money coming to you, and then picture yourself putting that money back out there. So it's coming in and out like the breath. And now the collarbone point. Every time I receive money and put money back out in some way, under the arm, I'm circulating money. Top of the head. It's literally an exchange representing energy. Eyebrow point. I don't need to judge air that I breathe. Side of the eye. And I don't need to judge money for existing as energy. Under the eye. Because the money represents appreciation. Under the nose. Money represents an exchange of value. Under the mouth. And circulating money feels really natural and good when we let it. Collarbone. So I choose to breathe money like air. Under the arm. Again, visualizing while you say this. In and out. In and out. In and out. Top of the head. It's safe for me to circulate money. And it feels good too. All right. So if you want to open your eyes, if you had them closed, taking a moment to just visualize yourself breathing money, literally seeing it coming to you as you inhale and then spending it, investing it, putting it out into the world. Maybe you put it in savings, it doesn't matter, but you're seeing it as going in and out. You're seeing it as something that's readily available to you, that you are literally moving, circulating the energy of, just like you are air when you're breathing. Okay. And there's a lot of stuff in air that we don't actually use and take in. The oxygen is the key thing that we need. But there's more in there. And if you want to think of some of the beliefs that you have about money, some of the societal, cultural ideas about money that might be attached, as in those are things that come to mind when you're thinking of money, but they're not actually part of what you need. You can let them go. You can be like, yes, there is nitrogen, there is carbon monoxide from my exhaling, there's all this stuff in the air, but my body knows that I want oxygen, that I need oxygen to breathe. And when you have the mentality of, okay, there are all these other beliefs, all these different things that are attached to money, but they are not the money itself. The energy of money can represent what you want it to, and you get to decide if it feels good or not. And you get to decide how much you circulate it. I'm encouraging you to really circulate money, not to hoard it, not to hold on to it, and not to just throw it out. We're going to get more into that and all these different things that are common tendencies, common beliefs, and common patterns that people are following with their relationship with money, and hopefully help shift so that you're feeling good about it and so that you're giving and receiving it much more regularly, steadily, and abundantly. Okay, so if that is appealing to you, join me for this new series. I have no idea how many of these I'm going to do, but I'm going to keep it in open playlist right now because I've got lots of ideas. I've got a lot I want to put out there, and I truly think it's going to help a lot of people to shift their perspective and feel better about circulating money more and to have more of that actual experience, because it's great to have the idea, say, yeah, I'd like that, and then to not actually live it is not as much fun as the actual living of it when it's something that you want. All right, so I will see you next time.